Hi, this is Kevin Griffith, CEO of AmpliFi Capital, and today I wanted to talk to you about our budgeting process and how we work through budgets with our clients to keep them nimble. And that's really the key with any good, budgeting, strategic planning type process. Is it's constantly revisited, it's constantly adjusted, tweaked. Occasionally, it's thrown out. Especially if there's some kind of extenuating circumstance. And what we try to do is we kind of create this cadence where you're not changing it too much. People know what they can spend. They know what they're being held accountable for, but still changing it enough that you're not locked in for 12 months. And what the system we use is kind of a rolling 12-month budget every 6 months, which means if it's on a fiscal calendar year. We start a budgeting process in November for the following year, say November 2019 for all of 2020. We finalize it in December of 19. Then in May of 2020, we actually revisit the budget and say, hey, is this what we want to spend? What does the second half of the year look like? Does it look good? And then we extend it out another 6 months. So we're actually budgeting from June of 2020 through June of 2021. And this really keeps the business nimble. And then on top of that, what we do is we come out with incremental forecasts. So after Q1 2020, we'll come out with, for all our clients, say, hey, here's how we're tracking against budget. Here's what's driving that. Here's the variance. We're gonna go ahead and say, hey, we're gonna beat budget. That's the forecast. Let's track this. Now we're gonna start tracking actuals against forecast and actuals against budget, and continue to see how the business is progressing. Same thing in the third quarter after that kind of budget refresh. So we're constantly looking at the budget, constantly looking at the financials, how the business is doing, and constantly thinking forward and how that matters for the business, and really managing expectations not only for management and the board, but also understanding how the business is performing in these incremental steps.